Hello students, today we start a new module number 6, Tacheometric survey. Clear? So here in this surveying, we generally use the mathematical step for finding out the distance between the instrument station to any object or point or a staff. So let's we start with the chapter by introduction. So here tachometry is the branch of the surveying in which the horizontal distance between the instrument station and staff station and also vertical distance of a points are determined. So exactly you seen in a figure, in a first slide figure, you exactly seen that we find out the horizontal distance, this distance, horizontal distance d, and also find out the vertical distance of any object is known as a tachometry surveying. So now chaining operation is completely eliminated in this method. So here we use the measuring tape for a small measurement, but in a chaining is not required for finding out the horizontal distance between the 2 points. So here this method is less accurate as compared to chaining operation, like because here if we make a small mistake to measuring the horizontal angle or vertical angle in a measuring the vertical angle, so it make a big mistake in a measurement of the horizontal distance as well as in a vertical distance. Now next point we discuss about in a tachometry survey is a use of tachometry. So here we use the tachometry when the obstacle like a steps, broken ground or a stretch of water. So these type of the surveying we generally use for finding out the horizontal distance, and in a rough country both horizontal and vertical distance measurement are tedious, and chaining is inaccurate, difficult and slow. So at that time we use the tachometry survey for finding out the horizontal as well as vertical distance, and this method is generally used for contouring work. So all of you know about the contour. So contour is a imaginary line passing from the different point at a same level, and we measure the different points of a vertical distance we measure easily. So this method, tachometric method, is used. Now next is the purpose of the tachometry. So here we prepare contour map. So all of you know about the contour. Then after second is the use of the hydrographic survey. Then after location survey for road, railway, reservoir, etc., and checking of the distance which measured with the help of the tap. So like if we cross verify any points measurement, so we easily apply the tachometry survey to measure the horizontal distance between the tap, and next is to measure the horizontal distance at which distance measured by tap or chain is difficult or impossible. So at that time we measure the horizontal distance by using the tachometry. Next principle of the tachometry is the principle of tachometry is based on the property of isoscale triangle. So what is isoscale triangle? So we discuss in the next slide. So statement in isoscale triangle, the ratio of the perpendicular from the vertex on their base is the main statement of the isoscale. Now see this figure. In this figure there are triangle is a P, Q and R. So this one is a first triangle. Then after another triangle is a P, Q dash, R dash is a second triangle, and third triangle is a P, Q double dash, R double dash. This one is a large one, third triangle. So in isoscale triangle whose base are QR, Q dash R dash and Q double dash R dash, and their vertex is P, and here PO double dash and PO dash and PO double dash are a vertex line of the points. Now here we apply the triangulation formula, isoscale triangle. So PO divided by QR is equal to PO dash divided by Q dash R dash, and third vertex is a PO double dash divided by Q double dash R double dash. So is equal to constant K. So this value is a constant value, is equal to 2 cot alpha by 2. So here alpha by 2 is half of the entire angle, half angle is alpha by 2. So total angle is alpha and half angle is alpha by 2. So here constant K we take a f upon I. Now second topic we start is instrument used in a tachometry survey. So there are main two instrument is used. First is a tachometer and second is a leveling staff. So here what is tachometer? So tachometer is usually transits theodolite, one type of the theodolite using the stadia diaphragm, and the diaphragm is equipped with two horizontal hair is called a crosshair or stadia hair in addition to regular cross section hair. Now the additional hair are equidistant from the central. So here equidistance means here top and bottom both the hair are in a equal distance. Now diaphragm commonly used in a second slide. So here different types of the diaphragm is there. So here different crosshair is there. First one is a central crosshair. These two are the target, and upper and bottom, these two are the main crosshair. Similarly here top and bottom and central crosshair is here. Here central crosshair, top and bottom. Similarly here only central crosshair is given. Here in this diaphragm center, top, bottom and side two crosshair is given. Similarly in this diaphragm center crosshair, then after top and bottom both the crosshair is given. Now second instrument we use in a tachometry survey is a leveling staff or a stadia rod. So both are used for the leveling purpose. So here stadia rod or a staff is used for the tachometry, usually in a leveling staff having a least count is a 0.005 meter, means least count is a 5 mm is a least count of a stadia rod or a staff. And a stadia rod is generally in a one piece but is easy to transport and it may be folding. So here stadia rod is a simple and staff is also simple, it's easily foldable. Now width of the staff is generally 5 centimeter to 15 centimeter and height may be 3 to 5 meter. Generally we use the 4-meter staff in a tachometry survey. Now it is graduated in a meter, centimeter and marking by the black and white strip, and the graduation must be simple and clear. So here in each and every meter in a large font size 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter etc is written, and here black and white strip is indicate the half centimeter means 5 mm. One strip is black and one strip is white. It's 5 mm thick strip is provided in a leveling staff. Now next is a method of tachometer. So there are main two methods of the tachometer. First is a stadia method and second is a tangential method. So here we use generally stadia method in routine work. Like stadia method is also divided into two parts. First one is a fixer method and second is a movable hair method. So here stadia method, we start in this method. A tachometry is set up at a instrument station P. So see this figure. So in this figure we set up the instrument at a P point, and then after we set up the instrument and leveling, centering, focusing etc is done very well. Then after on another station Q point, at a Q point staff is held. So it's a horizontal distance D. Here PQ show the horizontal distance D. Then after in a stadia method there are the three crosshair is there, top hair or upper hair, central hair and bottom hair. So also call it top, center and bottom or a lower crosshair. And imaginary line is see this line dotted line, so the line of sight of a horizontal line of sight is seen by the dotted line. And here from the horizontal line of sight means this dotted line to central hair reading angle is taken is a vertical angle is theta. Now the staff intercept is the upper and upper stadia hair and lower stadia hair is measured. So what is staff intercept? So is a difference between the upper crosshair and lower crosshair is a staff intercept. And here vertical angle is theta is also measured. So this angle is measured with respect to horizontal line of sight. See this figure. This angle is measured with respect to horizontal line of sight to central hair reading. So vertical and horizontal distance d is a horizontal distance d between the instrument station P to staff station. So this distance is a horizontal distance d, and this distance and also difference of elevation PQ is calculated by using the staff intercept and vertical angle theta by using the formula. So what is staff intercept? So see this staff intercept is a difference between the lower and upper reading. Upper and lower crosshair reading difference is known as a staff intercept. Now second method is a fixed hair method. So in a fixed hair method the upper and lower stadia hair is a fixed. So see this main difference is stadia hair is fixed. Then after the distance between the upper stadia hair and lower stadia hair is known as a stadia interval I. So here upper and lower crosshair is fixed. So distance between the fixed distance is known as a I, and value of the staff interval S is vary with respect to distance. So if the distance is increased, so staff intercept is increased and value I is fixed. And generally stadia method is a means fixed hair method. Now next is a movable hair method. So here what is difference is in a movable hair method. So stadia hair I is not a fixed, so I is movable. Upper and lower crosshair is a move easily, and stadia hair can be moved and or adjust by the micrometer screw. And in this method staff intercept is fixed and I is changed. And in a fixed hair method I is fixed and staff intercept S is changed. Now the stadia interval measured corresponding to staff intercept. Now here this difference is asked in a GTU examination in 4 marks, like a difference between the fixed hair method and movable hair method. So here fixed hair method stadia interval I is fixed, so it's a easy trick. Fixed hair method I is fixed, and in a movable hair method I is not a fixed. Then after staff intercept S is not a fixed in a fixed hair method, and in a movable hair method staff intercept S is fixed. Now fixed hair method is most commonly used to take the staff reading speedy, and in a movable hair method the method is not generally used because inconvenient measurement of the stadia interval accurately, because and each and every time we adjust the stadia interval. And then after tachometry and staff are used in a fixed hair method, and in a movable hair method substance theodolite and staff are used. So these are the main difference of the fixed hair method and movable hair method. Now next is a tangential method. So in this method diaphragm of tachometer is not provided with the stadia hair, and reading were taken by the centrally horizontal hair. Only single hair is provided, upper and bottom hair is not provided, and the staff with two target at a fixed distance S is used for taking the reading. And here in a tangential method, two angle we measure, for theta 1 for upper crosshair and theta 2 for lower crosshair, and the vertical angle and the fixed distance S is used to determine the horizontal distance. So here in next slide we discuss about the tangential method formulas, and difference between the stadia hair method and tangential hair method is also asked in a GTU for in a 4 marks. So stadia hair method, diaphragm of tachometer is provided with 3 stadia hair, and in a tangential method diaphragm of the tachometer is not provided with stadia hair. And looking through the telescope, the 3 stadia hair reading are taken, and the reading are taken by the single horizontal hair at just upper and lower target respectively. So in a tangential method, upper and lower crosshair we fix, and then after in a stadia hair method one vertical angle is observed, and in a tangential method two vertical angle is measured or observed. And stadia hair method, this is most suitable commonly used method, and tangential method is not used in a common practice because it's a tedious and a difficult method. Now next we discuss about the fixer method. So here fixer method divided into another 3 cases. So these 3 cases we discuss in a next lecture. So here we stop our lecture. Thank you.